Do dogs remember their owners? After years, imagine this. You haven't seen your dog for years. Maybe you moved away, had to travel, or life simply took you in a different direction. But now, after all this time, you're finally going to see them again. You step forward, your heart is racing, and then, does your dog remember you? Will they run to you with excitement? Will they recognize your voice? Or will they look at you like a complete stranger? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating science of a dog's memory to answer this question once and for all. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss an amazing dog video. Sign number 15, a dog's memory works differently than ours. First, let's clear one thing up. Dogs don't remember things the way humans do. Humans have something called episodic memory, which means we remember specific events, like a birthday party or a vacation. Dogs, on the other hand, rely more on associative memory. This means they remember people, places, and things based on repeated experiences and strong emotions. So if you were a big part of their life, there's a high chance they will never forget you. Sign number 14. Dogs have an incredible sense of smell. One of the biggest reasons dogs never forget their owners is because of their amazing noses. A dog's sense of smell is 40 times stronger than a human's. They don't just remember what you look like, they remember your scent. Even if you've been gone for years, if your dog catches a whiff of something familiar, your old shirt, your home, or even the way you smell, they might recognize you instantly. Sign number 13. They recognize your voice. Have you ever noticed how dogs react instantly to their owner's voice? That's because dogs have strong auditory memory. Even if they haven't heard you in years, they might still remember the way you talk, the tone of your voice, the way you say their name. It all sticks in their memory. So if you ever meet your dog after years apart, try speaking in that same loving tone they remember. It might just spark their memory. Sign number 12. Dogs form deep emotional bonds. Dogs don't just recognize their owners, they emotionally connect with them. They feel happiness, sadness, and even grief. If you were their primary caregiver, they likely formed a strong attachment to you. This emotional bond means they're not just remembering who you are, they're remembering how they felt when they were with you. Sign number 11, the reunion test. Dogs remember in an instant. Have you ever seen those emotional reunion videos where a dog sees their owner after years and goes absolutely wild? That's not just random excitement, it's recognition. When a dog sees, smells, or hears someone they truly love, their brain releases a rush of dopamine, the same chemical that makes humans feel happy. This is why, even after years apart, many dogs go crazy with joy the moment they see their long-lost owner. Sign number 10. Your dog's early life plays a role. A dog's ability to remember their owner depends on how much time they spent with them. If you raised your dog from a puppy, they likely have a very strong memory of you. If you only spent a few months with them, they might not remember as clearly. The more time you spent together, the deeper the imprint in their memory. Sign number 9. Do dogs remember after being rehomed? What happens if a dog is adopted by another family? Do they still remember their first owner? The answer is, it depends. If the dog had a deep bond with their first owner, they might still recognize them even years later. But if they formed a new strong bond with their new family, the old memories might fade over time. However, some dogs never forget, especially if they experience strong emotions with their first owner. Sign number 8. Smell is the key to long-term memory. Even if your dog forgets your face, they will likely never forget your smell. Dogs can remember scents for years, even decades. That's why some rescue dogs can still recognize their original home long after being lost. If you ever reunite with a dog after years apart, try bringing something with your old scent, like an old t-shirt or a blanket. It might trigger their memory instantly. Sign number 7. How long can a dog remember? Studies suggest that dogs can remember people and places for several years, sometimes even their entire lifetime. In one case, the dog was lost for 5 years, but when it was finally found, it still recognized and ran to its owner like no time had passed. This proves that a strong bond never fades. Sign number 6. Dogs remember routine and habits. Dogs also remember routines. If you had a habit of feeding them at the same time, playing a specific game, or saying a certain word, those memories might still be buried in their brain. Repeating those actions during a reunion can help jog their memory. Sign number 5. Some dogs have better memories than others. Not all dogs have the same memory abilities. Breeds like Border Collies and Golden Retrievers, who are known for their intelligence, often have better long-term memories. Some dogs, especially those who are more independent, might not hold on to memories as strongly, but in general, most dogs will remember someone they had a deep emotional connection with. Sign number 4, even puppies can remember their owners. Many people think puppies forget their early days, but that's not always true. If you raise a puppy and then separate for years, they might still remember you as an adult dog, especially if you were their first caregiver. Sign number 3, what if a dog doesn't remember? There's always a small chance that after years apart, a dog might not react the way you expect. This doesn't mean they don't love you, it just means their memory might need a little help to kick in, requiring using familiar smells. Speaking in a recognizable tone, doing an old habit or trick they know, these little things can spark recognition in their brain. Sign number 2, the tail wag test. Want to know if your dog remembers you? Watch their tail. If they recognize you, their tail will wag uncontrollably as soon as they see, hear, or smell you. It's a clear sign of joy and recognition. Sign number 1, true love never fades. At the end of the day, dogs don't just remember faces and smells, they remember love. If you shared real moments of joy, care, and kindness with your dog, those memories never fade. So if you ever get the chance to reunite with a dog after years apart, trust me, they'll remember you. Conclusion: do dogs remember their owners after years? Yes! If you had a deep bond with your dog, that memory stays with them forever. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing dog videos. See you in the next one.